loops. But now we're going to watch Richard on Omnath Blink versus Jack, playing blue-white control with Kahira as the companion. How do you think this matchup goes, Meat?
I think it goes long. That's what I'm thinking.
I think so as well. Let's take a look at the Omnath deck. I've played against this deck a few times, and oh boy, let me tell you, it is a grind. This is another deck that's trying to abuse the Riddler plus Ephemerate mechanic, but this time we're doing it in a little bit of a 4-color control style shell with the Orim's Chant and Eternal Witness. Orim's Chant plus Eternal Witness plus Ephemerate is a loop if you're not familiar. Because of the Ephemerate coming off a rebound, it gives you 2 cards every time you Ephemerate Eternal Witness, so you can pick up the Ephemerate, and you can pick up the Orim's Chant and continually Orim's Chant lock your opponent with Teferi out. So this is going to be a grindy one, I suspect.
And on the side of the blue-white player, we got classic blue-white control, like counter spells, Force of Negation, Wrath of Skies. That's a bird. Okay. Narset, part of the Veils. Excuse me. Two birds. 2 bird planeswalkers.
Production enhanced on that Narset. I've never seen that before.
Crazy. Prismatic Ending, the Narset Days Undoing combo. Yep. Force Solitude, Supreme Verdict. Yeah, and then we do have the Isochron Scepter, the one of that can also lock out the game with Orim's Chant. So we got 2 chants on either side. Both players are chanting. We're gonna see who can get theirs off first.
Indeed.
And here we go. Lock and load, because I believe this is going to be a long one.
All right. Tap land pass. Is that a Temple Garden? I think that's a Temple Garden.
Temple Garden. There is one thing I do like here. I do like seeing Omnath and Renin 6 again on the side of Richard here. Those are both cards that back in the day, I think everyone hated to play against them, but it's refreshing to see them now.
Is that a crane?
That looks like a crane to me, but the head is weird. That's not a normal crane head. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not a birdologist. Okay.
What's Teferi then? If that's a crane, I'm so confused.
Oh,
Teferi was a crane.
I know Teferi. I think he's a monitor. Wait, is that a monitor bird? No, that's the wrong one. Oh, secretary bird. Secretary bird. Yes. Okay. Teferi's is a secretary bird. I know that one.
Oh, okay. So Narset's a crane. Production. Can we get the Teferi on the left and then Narset on the right and make them look like they're looking at each other?
Speaking of Teferi, here's the non-bird version. Biggie T coming in.
Yeah, we do see the Teferi on the left. Indeed. Yeah, look at that. They're about to have a dual decks bird fight.
There we go. Okay, we got Jack. Jack does look for a consult the star charts here, and they do find a Force of Negation. Boom. Definitely do not want a Teferi to resolve on the control side.
We just pitched a Hatsune Miku counterspell.
Whew. Love it. Good taste.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the flavor text. Is it no paparazzi?
I think so. It's no paparazzi or no pictures. Oh, and we got a Teferi on the side of Jack. That one does resolve. Uh-oh. That's not good for Richard. Let's see. Go in here, drawing a card. We are at Omnath mana here. If Richard does have the 4th land, which they do. Renin 6. Ooh. Boom. Taking out the Teferi. Okay. Nice.
What a clean answer. And a warped Riddler off the breeding pool as well. Goes into the warp zone.
And Jack just drew another Force of Negation. A little late here for the Renin 6. Oh.
Yeah, significant mana troubles for the blue-white player, it appears, unless we got an island off the top.
Maybe. We got a Flood Strand.
Okay, now we can at least cast our double blue spells, because it's looking a little rough with the Monumental Henge plus the Gaia Reach.
And we got a Prismatic Ending on the Ren 6. Get that out of here. And then a pass of the turn. Oh, and they say Jack searches their deck before fully passing the turn here.
Yeah, this might actually be a really tough matchup for control because all of Richard's cards kind of just draw more cards.
That is true. You know, both of these decks do like drawing cards, but one is doing it better than the other. Oh, Orem's Chant at the upkeep. Okay, very nice. And then an immediate passing of the turn by Richard. No land drop.
All right, do we have a Teferi or something to resolve right now? Nope, looks like just the passing of the turn.
Richard has a Orem's Chant of his own. We have a Stock Up. We have a Eternal Witness and an Omnath. We're going to be stocking up here.
Donks.
Boom. Jack lets it resolve. They do have a Force of Negation, but they figure that this one is fine to let it go through. Yo, is this me? I hear. Is that you I see in the chat? Yes, sir. Hello, hello. We got 3 lands, a Solitude, and a Renin 6. Okay. Looks like Richard took the land and the Renin 6 here.
Indeed, cracks the fetch land. Gonna play that Renin 6 and then pick up a land, I presume, for next turn. Then we can go Omnath into fetch land.
It would be nice if the spell resolved, but it's not going to. There's going to be a spell snare on the side of Jack.
Yeah, they didn't want to spend the Force of Negation on the stock up. But it looks like we're probably going to spend the spell snare. Because Renin 6 is a pain.
Yeah. Just so much value over time. Yep, there's a spell snare. Jack going for a fetch here. Most likely a Surveil. I'm pretty sure Control plays more than one Surveil. Yeah, they got 2 here. Oh, sorry, excuse me, 3. Surveil action.
I'm getting the vibe.
Boom. Both players playing at a pretty good pace here.
Oh no, we forgot the Surveil.
Oh no, they did forget the Surveil. Oh no.
I was just assuming they left it on top. It was the Day's Undoing was the draw. Maybe didn't want that one though.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe playing, as I was saying, maybe they're playing a little bit too fast here. But they might just throw out the Day's Undoing. But no. Okay, Jack passes back the turn. One, two, 3. E-Witness. Ooh. Resolves, get back to Fairy, play to Fairy. Or sorry, excuse me, Renin 6. Into a Force of Negation. No. Exile that. And then back to Jack here, drawing of a card. Spell Snare. Spell Snare, Wrath Disguise, and Day's Undoing.
I was gonna say, at what point do we just cast Day's Undoing? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has to be now.
We're so down on cards that I think it makes a lot of sense to cast this Day's Undoing.
Just reload your hand, hopefully drawn to a counterspell here and a lot of free permission that you can hold up on Richard's turn. Or best case scenario, drawn to an Orem's Chant. So you just upkeep Orem's Chant.
Yeah, still got that Riddler in Warp though. That Riddler does not get shuffled back in.
So it's kind of like
Riddler.
Drawing. Yeah, kind of like Richard's going to be drawing 9 cards here because draw for turn plus the Riddler. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there is an Orem's Chant. Okay. I think Jack might go for that at the upkeep, and it does look like that's the case. Boom. And Richard drawing into 2 Galvanics. Oh, not really what you want here versus Control.
And not so good, and it looks like a Teferi on the side of Jack as well.
Passing
But
back.
it's an Orem's Chant back.
Oh, okay. chant for chant.
These players are just yelling at each other.
Pretty intimidating when you think about it. I wouldn't want to play any spells either. Oh, okay. Shocking in the Hollow Fountain here. It might just be an end step Solitude, just to start pushing damage, maybe. Looks like that is the case. Yep, boom. Solid dude. Jack says, okay. Boom, boom, pow, draw card. Oh, okay, hit the land. Crazy style. Combat, swing for a total of 5 damage coming in. 14-9. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw Jack also pick up a copy of Solitude of their own. They do, yep. They want to see what Richard does on their turn first before deploying it, though. A third red and 6. Ooh, is this one gonna stick? And it does. Yep. Take a land. Richard bends his land a little bit. Okay, damaged. Taps for
Lightly
3.
played.
Lightly played. Yep.
Thanks a lot, Ren and Stimpy.
And another E-wit. Oh, the value here. Oh, yep. Jack says thumbs up. Gets back the Orm's chant and goes for boom solitude at the end of their turn. Renan sticks. Yeah, there you go. Finally sticks. Exiling their solitude. Going for the last surveil here, maybe. Let's not forget it this time. Boom. Pretty sure they forgot, right? Or did they just look at it so fast?
I think we missed it.
Okay.
All right, this time we don't miss it, right?
Yeah, ain't no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Graveyard, no Teferi.
Yeah, we're gonna get chanted again here.
Yep. Richard just shortcutting, looks to be just like fetching at the end step while also casting the Orm's chant. Just trying to save the most amount of time you can in this matchup. Boom, boom. Yep, they say it's okay. Draws for turn. Land, pass. Untap. Whole lot of mana to work with here. That Riddler still in exile. Richard being very patient with it. Looks like we got a stock up a Prismatic Ending, a Teferi on the side of Jack. Galvanic. Okay, the Galvanic coming through. Use it while you
And
got
you
it.
said there wouldn't be targets.
I didn't say that. I said there wouldn't be a lot of targets. Not many targets for that, but that hitting Solitude is definitely a good one. Energy, boom. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you. Boom, 4 damage. Oh, and Jack already at 4 here. I kind of yeah. You know, if that Galvanic was a bolt, I'm just saying.
At what point do you think you just go tick down red and 6?
I mean, I would have taken down here. You already have so many lands in play, right?
You don't play lightning bolt.
Yeah, I think I would have ticked down the red as well.
Because
But
then now
maybe
I'll go ahead.
values threatening lethal more, or threatening the ultimate more.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, just saying, you better answer this, or I'm just going to run away with the game. Though Jack does have a Prismatic Ending, but I don't know if Jack can afford a Prismatic Ending. Well, actually, even if Jack Prismatic Ending's even if the Prismatic Ending Eternal Witness here, they're still dead because they can just down tick on
I'm going to be
Fairy.
skipping this game very soon.
I think those 5 were supposed to go to the bottom, but instead they got shuffled, and Richard says, you know what, it's alright.
Drop.
Oh, is that Monumental Edge?
And yeah,
Is that what it says on the bottom?
I believe so.
Bottom of your library, yes. So little accident there, but both players are cool with it. There's so many cards that say shuffle on top, shuffle on bottom, shuffle the whole deck. Most of the time it's shuffle on bottom in a random order nowadays, but there's a lot of older cards that just say shuffle your whole thing.
Indeed, you got Ancient Stirrings that rearrange the bottom 5, and you have all sorts of random nonsense that makes you do habra hibra.
True. And Jack does have the Secret Lair promo of Supreme Verdict in their hand there. And they upticked onto Fairy, so I imagine that's what they're going to do on their turn. Surveil land to the graveyard. Untap here. Richard says draw. Jack says okay. Richard says go to the red zone. Jack says no thank you. Boom. Get him out of here. Get those creatures out of here.
Isn't that like the King Kong Supreme Verdict?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It was one for the regional championship season. I think you got it for getting top 8. And the foil version is if you won the RCQ season.
Checks out.
Yeah. Okay, now we're down ticking on Teferi. Oh, and then getting rid of it with the Galvanic. All right, okay.
Okay, so if we down tick the red and 6 last turn, Jack would be at 2.
Yes.
If we did it this turn, Jack would be at 1.
Yes.
I don't know. I can kind of get behind this red and 6 down tick.
Yeah. Finally playing the Riddler from exile, drawing a card. Jack draws for turn here. Richard has Land, Wrath, Solitude, Boseiju in hand. Okay. Jack picking up their lands here. 1, 2. Oh, just kidding. 1, 2. Okay.
Consult. Yeah. So we're gonna top.
Oh, just going for just an unkicked start charge, just trying to find something.
Counterspell amongst them. I think those are Narsets.
Solid Dude. Okay, Solid Dude has been found. There's a Prismatic Ending, a Stock Up, and a land in the hand of Jack. They added something to
Picking
that.
the Solitude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shuffle this time.
I would assume that.
Like an idiot.
Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you land this turn?
I do not think so.
Should Jack be at 2 here? Didn't Richard down pick the...
On the Teferi.
Oh, on the fair. That's right. Object permanence still now.
I'll be casting the Solitude now.
Oh, stocking up. Okay. Another Solid Dude. Star Charts, Days Undoing, land.
I think I would have really valued getting the hard cast Solitude down here because you are at 3 against a red and 6 on 4 loyalty.
Yeah.
It's always like.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like Jack is putting back the Days Undoing and the 2 lands, and then just taking the Solitude plus Star Charts here. Pending on the Ren 6. Goodbye. That's Ren 6, number 3 in exile. And then just going for the main phase, Solitude, Evoke. Oh, Solitude,
Yeah.
the other Solitude. Oh yeah, because they had to, yeah.
Pitching Solitude at this stage in the game feels really bad, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get the most value out of every single one of your cards in this like long, grindy game.
Yeah, I think Jack only has 1 more Solitude left in the deck.
That is probably accurate until we see a Days Undoing.
Yeah, one or 2. But if they Days Undoing, then they can shuffle the ones in the graveyard back. But one of them is permanently gone. Orm's Chant on the side of Richard. Land.
I wonder if you just Orm's Chant, End Step, Solitude, untap, and try to go for the win.
That sounds like a good plan to me. Land, an immediate passing of the turn. Solitude, boom. Into play.
Kicked.
And Jack says, wait a minute. Kickstart charts. Resolves.
5.
Whole lot of lands here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Was that a subtlety for the pickup?
That was a subtlety. I would have to imagine that Jack did this on the cast of Solitude.
This is, what's that alchemy card? Assemble the team?
Yeah. I think so. I know what you're talking about. The one that looks at the top third of your deck, right?
Yeah, the top like half of your deck or something, and then lets you tutor a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top
Oh,
third
there it is.
rounded
Yeah.
down.
You know, when you look at the third of the deck, you probably are going to find what you want, right?
This is instant speed, assemble the team, but take 2 cards.
That sounds pretty good to me.
That resolves. And then still on my end step. Yep.
And let's see here. Looks like Jack did take the subtlety, I would have to imagine.
5.
Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solitude.
Yep.
Oh, it's a counter Solitude.
Oh, another Solitude. Damn, okay.
I think that's the last one.
I think so. I think it's the last one or second to last one. It's not easy to tell since the Jack's graveyard and exile are both obscured, but I think we know one is to exile and one's in the graveyard. I think they used one previously, so that might be the last Solitude remaining. Draw for turn here. Eternal Witness. Pretty exciting here. Damn.
What is that Eternal Witness picking up, you think?
I don't even know. There's a whole lot of options in there, right? Probably Teferi, if there's a Teferi.
What if we just pick up Eternal Witness?
You know what? I like the sound of that too. Ewit, pick up Ewit into another pickup.
We pick up another Ewit? Do we have that much green mana? I think
Richard,
so.
Richard, calm down, Richard. Richard, shaking. It's okay, dude. Lock in. Yep, another Ewit. Okay.
Richard had that double shot espresso this morning.
Boom. Oh, true. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess there's not too many things to give back. You got a Galvanic, sure. Galvanic to the hand. Do you want to main phase it here? Play around counter magic. I mean, I would. I don't see the downside to it. Boom.
I think I would have been super incentivized just to pick up the third Eternal Witness here.
That's also true. Yeah, I mean, Richard had the, oh no, did he? I don't think he had the double green to do it. Did he?
Oof. Narset was the pickup, but it would have been such a nice thing to cast. No, we could have just picked up the Eternal Witness and held it in hand, though.
Yeah. Oh, Orm's Chant. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, you would.
Go for a draw discard here. Yeah, and to next game. All right. Very nice. Richard taking down the first game here with a very timely Orm's Chant.
Yeah, and pretty quick pace as well. Only 28 minutes gone off the clock or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And here we go for the blue-white control deck. We have in the sideboard Surgical Extractions, Disruptor Flute, Mystical Dispute, Consign, Temporary Lockdown, Purge, and Fire Magic. You have to imagine what, like, obviously the Mystical Dispute's coming in, right? Celestial Purge does hit Omnath, does hit Ren and 6.
Yeah, I think having a cleaner answer to Ren and 6 is super important. Ren and 6 is probably, honestly, the best card in the matchup because it is guaranteed value regardless of if Jack takes it off the table or not.
Mm-hmm.
You really have to prevent it from coming down in the first place with Spell Snare in order to get clean 1-for-1 value on the Ren and 6. But it is a pain in the ass if it sticks around.
Very true. And on the side of Richard, what do we got in the sideboard here? 1 Ashiok, 3 Mystical Disputes probably coming in, 2 Forces maybe coming in. Then 2 Purges, 1 Wrath, Wear Tear, and 4 Consign. I mean, I would imagine it's just probably just the 3 Mystical Disputes and then 2 Force.
I agree. I would want to load up on counter spells. Maybe now, this might be a little unhinged, but I'm looking at that Ashiok like maybe I get on that mill strategy.
You know, I mean, with these long, grindy games, trading resources back and forth, I could definitely see it. I could definitely see it.
Yeah, maybe not such a bad idea since you can also pick up the Ashiok with Eternal Witness as well.
Hey, there you go. Here we go. Land pass, fetch land. Boom. Into a, probably Surveil land. Boom. Here we go. On the side of Richard, we got 3 lands. I mean, 2 lands in hand, 1 in play. 2 Solitudes, 1 stock up, and I believe an Orm's Chant as well. Chanting. These deck lists are triggering my OCD. I'm sorry. Hey, I didn't put it together. Don't look at me. Surveil. Into the graveyard. Does not want the star charts. Draws into a Scalding Tarn. Plays Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn. Boom. Richard sliding that all the way to the graveyard. Okay. Nice. Little edge maze here. Surveilled. Boom, boom. And what do we got? We like it? We not like it? Okay. If you like it, you keep it on top. That's what Richard does. Land, pass. Boom, fetch. A lot of just fetch, pass, go. Fetch, pass, go. Surveil. Now, what do you think about the Surveil lands, Dingo? You think they were overall good for the format? You think they're a little bit too strong? Let me know.
I think if these were Scry lands, I would like them a lot more. I love the idea of getting card selection off your tap land. It makes my blood boil a little bit whenever my Grixis Persist opponent goes turn 1 Surveil land, bin an Archon, turn 2 Persist the Archon. And I can't do anything about it. I'm like, why? I don't understand. Did your tap land come with an Entomb, or did your Entomb come with a tap land?
True. I thought this card wasn't legal in Modern. Excuse me. Yeah, it definitely is the most feels bad against decks that care about the graveyard, especially Reanimator, that they get to play a Surveil land and potentially Entomb with it. Yeah, I do agree with that though.
Yeah,
I do like the card selection. I think it's a fetchable card selection is pretty interesting and strong for Modern, but I think Surveil might just be a little bit too strong with how much graveyard shenanigans we got going on. Oh, Surgical, excuse me. Okay. We got Richard stocking up here, and he was just minding his own business, taking 2 cards into his hand, passing turn, end step, boom. Jack says, Surgical, your Orm's Chant, I don't want you talking to me anymore. Thank you. Getting those out of there.
Orm's chant, very, very powerful. In this matchup in particular, shuts off all the counter magic if you play proactively. And it can shut off all the planeswalkers you want to cast. Narset, Teferi, if you do it on Jack's upkeep. So I like this play. I think taking the chance out of the equation makes the matchup a lot less complicated for you.
I would agree. Yeah, you know, casting spells is what you want to be doing. Responding to spells is what you want to be doing. When your opponent has a card that says you cannot do that, you know, it's probably good to get out of there, right?
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Wizard Control Gang. We love casting spells.
We love casting spells. And it's especially deadly on the side of Richard with those Eternal Witnesses. So Jack no longer has to worry about that for the rest of the game. Richard also being very nice here, playing up for Jack. Appreciate it, Richard. I mean, slamming Teferi here with the Mystical Dispute does sound pretty nice to me. Boom. Mystical. Bam.
Can't even Mystical Dispute back either because Jack can pay for it.
Yes, sir. I got the mana. Like you can cast a spell if you want to. You're not going to like it, though.
Island Cycle.
Island
You
Cycle.
can cast if you want to. You can leave your mana behind.
Past turn, maybe affects your upkeep. Sure.
Oh, just passing the turn here after the Island Cycle. Very nice choice of basic on the side of Jack, by the way. Ooh, chant at their upkeep, I'm assuming. Yep, land pass. Back to Jack. He says, I'm going to be doing the chanted here from now on. Thank you. Shocking in the Steam vents, passing it back. Richard fetching down to 11. Both these players just, you know, slowly whittling away at their own HP.
Yeah, funny enough, I think that Chant is very good against blue-white control in this matchup, but I don't think the Chants are very good from the blue-white side necessarily.
I could see that. Yeah, Jack. Okay, so Richard plays Solitude. Jack responds with Solitude. Richard continues with his turn. Richard has another face-up Solitude that he could play right now.
You think he's gonna Solitude the Solitude the Solitude the Solitude?
Yeah, you know, it's not a bad plan. That's not a bad plan. But you might want to take this turn to also try to resolve spells. Ooh, Omnath resolves. Okay, boom, fetch land. Oh, baby, yes, sir. Oh,
Real jelly bean hours.
oh, just like the
Omnath.
old days.
Fetch land. 5 mana.
Boom.
Solitude.
Gain 4 life, by the way. Island boy.
What flavored jelly bean do you think Omnath is?
Oh, I don't. He's got to be like the mystery because he's got all those appendages there that are all different colors, right? So it could be each body part is a different flavor. The green though, I feel like it's got to be like green apple.
Yeah, it's either that or I was thinking like lime.
Oh. Yeah, I feel for some reason I feel like lime is more fitting.
Yeah, right? It's just like if I took a bite out of Omnath, that would be like, lime.
Yummy. All right, going to Jack's turn here. Not in the best spot when you got Omnath in play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Star charts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Narset to Fairy, Hall Storm Giants. A couple other cards in there. Taking the Narset and the other card.
Was that Narset to Fairy?
Did they take Teferi as well? Oh, they
no.
Oh, Solitude. Okay, nice. Getting rid of the Omnath. Cannot leave that around. It gets so much value. Untap. Draw. Mystical Dispute. Pretty nice. Getting in there for 3 damage. You took care of the Omnath, but you left behind its little baby there. To deal with that one too. Stocking up.
Through the roof to the moon.
To the moon! Stock up's too expensive. I remember that card went way, way up.
Yeah, it was really good during that standard season when everybody was playing it in prowess as a 4 of.
Oh, and prowess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it still looks... okay, it went down a little bit. It's not a $10 card. It's about a $5 card, but still pretty good for uncommon.
Yeah, the Cutter stock up days before, well, Cutter bit the dust.
Yep, and now we got VV. Oh, just kidding. It's Narset right now. VV not in this format. Richard says no. Negation. Be gone, Narset. Untapping here. Draw. Boom. 3. Richard just that life disparity getting further and further away. Jack gonna have to climb a mountain here to get back. One, two, three. E-Witness. Okay. Where do we want to get back here? There's so many options. There's Stock Up, there's Force, there's Teferi.
I think I'm taking Force and Negation if there's no Ephemerate.
Yeah. Oh, Biggie. I think Teferi is also pretty good. Turning off the instant speed deck that wants to be playing at instant speed. Richard shocking because life total does not matter at this point. Life steal OP. Life gain OP.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Mr. T. Does resolve. Down tick. Oh, down tick. Pick up the Eternal Witness. Oh, draw a card. It's beautiful. It's so good.
Brings a tear to my eye. Do you remember the days where people used to pair Aether Vial with Eternal Witness in order to pick up Cryptic Command?
Oh, that was before my time. No, I did not play during that time. That sounds sick, though.
This was a deck called Eternal Command, and I believe it got second place at a Pro Tour. The deck revolved around sticking Aether Vial on 3, and then you vial in Eternal Witness, pick up Cryptic Command, bounce your Eternal Witness, counter a spell, and then you vial it back in and pick the Cryptic Command back up.
Oh, that just sounds so good. Oh, I love it. There's so much value, slow, grindy gameplay, back and forth. Oh, man.
And then whenever you're ready, you take up that Aether Vial to 4, vial in Huntmaster the Fells.
Oh, Huntmaster the yes, sir. Okay, so Jack did pass the turn last turn without activating Narset, because they did have a Days Undoing in hand. They still do, but now they have to fight through a Mystical Dispute and they have to fight through a Force of Negation, which I don't think they can do. I don't think Jack can afford to play through both of those. I just have to send it here. Oh, Kahira. Okay, Kahira to the hand. And then play Kahira? Kahira.
I was just about to say that. There's no way.
Oh, baby, when you block like that. Oh, Mystical Dispute. Hard cast for 3. Damn. No more. Goodbye, Kahira. Untap. Boom. Yeah, Jack not in the best spot here, unfortunately. Uptick, boom, take out. Oh, yeah, there's a Teferi in play. Jack couldn't even counter if they wanted to. Might be just playing the Riddler here. Yep. Warp, draw a card, Galvanic, hello. Why is that still in the deck?
Hey, I'm warping over you.
Draws the card, passes the turn. Jack not completely dead yet, but not in the best spot either. They do know that Richard has a Force of Negation, but they do not know about the second Mystical Dispute, which is going to be pretty rough here. 5 mana. Lorien revealed. Oh. Mystical Dispute, nope.
No.
Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye. Damn. Hey, okay, and Jack packs it up. Richard, Omnath Blink, taking it down. Brutal.
In pretty convincing fashion. It turns out when all your cards draw cards, counter spells aren't that big of a deal.
That's true, you know. When everything adds a card to your hand, when your Eternal Witness gets something back from the graveyard, you know, you're suddenly not too worried about, you know, Supreme Verdict or Orm's Chant or all this Habba-Dabba stuff going on. You just be like, okay, I'll draw more cards.
Indeed.